a perfecto.
Let's just do it. You know what I mean? Let's just
do
bang it out.
I would love to bang it out. I was hoping you would ask me. I've been waiting our whole friendship for you to ask me this.
God damn!
There's a lot of people that are like, finally.
Jesus Christ, we knew it had to happen sooner or later. All it took was a podcast, ladies and gentlemen.
Everybody has a price.
And our price is pretty fucking cheap.
Yeah, our price is a couple of Twitter followers.
I feel like if we were legit to bang it out, it would be a shit show.
We just kind of scissor or something.
Oh, man. But the whole time we'd be like laughing our asses off, and there would be no actual banging.
No, there wouldn't.
And then we'd be like, can you smell my breath?
Just don't look at me. I had garlic 2 days ago.
Yeah, let's not do that.
No.
Instead, let's record this podcast.
That's a good idea.
Hey, it's our Christmas episode.
Or holidays for those who don't.
Yeah, because technically it's
Subscribe.
like fucking Kwanzaa and Hanukkah.
Yeah, and Robotica.
I'm sure there's a bunch of other shit. I was saying, because, you know, I was bitching about on Halloween how nobody decorated, or barely anybody decorated, and nobody answered their fucking door and shit.
Yeah.
I was saying I was going to, like, deck my house out for Christmas. I've put up, like, the basic lights, and every fucking weekend I'm like, let's go to Home Depot and tear it up, and Lee's like, maybe, and then we don't. But I'm going to.
Maybe.
But I had this really great idea that I should decorate for every holiday.
Yes.
So,
You're
like,
a mom now.
like-
Embrace it.
yeah, but not like just like, you know, Valentine's Day and shit, but like shit I don't celebrate, like Kwanzaa. I need to get Kwanzaa decorations and deck my fucking yard out.
I agree with this completely.
Okay, thank you. Glad somebody does. It'll be an expensive hobby at first.
Yeah, at first, but then you'll eventually acquire more. I'm gonna start buying you decorations for
Thank
all the
God.
different holidays.
Thank God. And I'm not talking just those window clings, you know? Like, I
Yeah.
need fucking lights.
Yeah.
What is the shape of Kwanzaa? We should really look into what that's all about.
Yeah, and then decorate to it.
Yeah. Like, I feel like I've got Hanukkah down. I know what to get for that.
Yeah,
Couple dreidels, few menorahs.
Blue stuff.
Yeah.
Are you gonna get
Star of
signs that say
Davids.
things like "Let's get lit"?
Yeah, I need that. Actually, that's a really great idea. And then it'll be like the menorah.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a great idea. Foolproof.
I love
How
it.
many people did we just offend?
All of them, I think, so far.
Do we have any listeners still? That is the question.
Well, we should probably offend some atheists.
Well, I'm okay with that. I'll just put up a giant sign that says, like, Jesus is real.
I think you just need to put up like a cross or something.
I cannot put a cross up in my neighborhood. Somebody will light it on fire.
Oh my God. That's probably true.
It's not appropriate at all. I live around a bunch of assholes. They'll think it's funny. I'll look racist. It's not a good look.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I have a present for you since this is our super awesome holiday edition.
What?
Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm so ready.
Okay, let me find it.
Oh my God. Is it wrapped?
Open it, open it, open it.
Well, it's in some nice Hanukkah wrapping.
Listen, I don't discriminate.
I guess. It's beautiful.
Thanks.
Oh my God. Are you serious?
Will you please open it?
That was a very aggressive yes.
It's Seeds Candies, the only kind of chocolate your mouth ever needs.
Oh my God. I can't with this fucking plastic right now.
And Aaron and I have a strong addiction to Seeds Candies.
It's a healthy addiction.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's unhealthy.
It's really unhealthy, but I've been fucking craving it so goddamn bad.
And you were like, how can I get this without looking like a fat ass?
Yep, and so I gave it to you.
I love it.
Yay!
Thank you. I've almost got it open.
Yeah, it's really strong plastic.
Yeah, it is. They really make you work for it.
Yeah, they're not fucking around over there
Burn
at
those
Seeds,
calories
those little
before
old
you-
ladies.
I'm at the final boss. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
No, I'm coming over.
Come over. I love you.
I love you too.
Thank you. I'm eating a Bordeaux. It's
A milk chocolate Bordeaux.
a milk chocolate Bordeaux. I don't know what Stacey's eating.
I'm eating a chocolate-covered molasses bite.
I don't know if I've gathered this by now or not. Stacey used to work at C's.
I did.
So she always has to tell me which ones I want and what they are, but I don't know how this girl still fucking remembers all the different chocolates.
You know what? I don't, because sometimes I'll grab them and I'm like, oh, I know which one this is. And I bite into it and I'm like, God, I've made a terrible mistake with my life. But I know the popular
the
ones.
toothpaste one.
Ew. But I know the popular ones, and that's what matters most. Mm-hmm. Like one of those tiny rectangle ones is the butterscotch squares, which are my fucking jam. But the other one's like a caramel chew that's kind of like a Snickers, which is all right too, but it sucks when you mix that shit up.
Oh.
The one with the distinct lines on the top, that's the butterscotch one. That's my favorite.
All right. See, they're all a fucking surprise to me, so I'm never disappointed. It's just a surprise.
Why is this chocolate so good?
Because they put tiers of, like,
Old women?
old women in it.
If this makes it, shout out to Katie, because the molasses chews are her favorite. They came to our work, so we bought a shit ton of C's candy. And we were, like, analyzing them together.
I was like, who's Katie?
My boss. Shout out to my boss.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're the best friend I ever did have.
All around. I thought you were going somewhere else with that.
Yeah, you're the best around. Nothing's gonna ever keep you down. You're the best friend.
Crushed it.
And podcast co-host.
Yes. This thing that we are doing is so awesome.
Some people seem to like it.
I know, which is awesome.
Speaking of some people seeming to like it, shout out to Curtis.
Curtis, what's up?
What's up, my main man?
Curtis sent us an email, and he said that he thinks that we're funny like his wife. So I think his wife is awesome.
I believe that I would get along great with his wife if she is similar to us. And also convert her, Curtis. Make her listen.
Yeah. And if you already have, what's up, Curtis's wife?
Yes.
You know, Curtis right now is like, shit, I gotta get my wife to listen to this. She just got a shout out on a podcast.
You know, he's like, I really gotta stop drunk emailing people.
That's really what he's saying. Speaking of drunk emailing.
Oh my God. Did I drunk email someone?
No. But shout out to Kat from Twitter. Kat Sandoval.
Sandoval?
Sandoval. That was so much smarter than Sandoval.
Sandoval.
So you spell those two words.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, shit, man. Yeah, so Kat tweeted at us, and she was like, "Yay, I love you guys," all this nice stuff. And then Erin went in and spied on her Twitter account and saw that she was drunk tweeting at the very moment that she sent us that message.
Because I was like, nobody's this nice.
Oh, my God, she's my fucking spirit animal.
Yeah, she is. It was pretty funny.
We love you, Kat. Thanks for the love.
Thank you.
Even if it's drunk love, we'll take any kind of love we can get.
Yeah, we accept all forms. Well, welcome to episode 15, everybody.
Yeah!
If you've made it this far,
we are so proud of you.
We appreciate you, motherfuckers.
So hard.
Give me your goddamn Stacey.
All right. Hey, so mine just happened.
Really? All right.
I had a different one. I had two, but...
Now who's overachieving?
Yeah, I know. But I was on my way to your house, and I had to stop and get gas because it was dangerously low. Mm-hmm. And as I was gassing up, you know, the pump stopped, like, okay, I'm full. And then I pushed it in and pushed it to go further to, like, top her off, even though everything on my car says, like, don't fucking do that.
And everything on the pump
says don't fucking top it off.
Yeah.
But I always do, right?
I never do, but all right.
Because, like, the first time it stops, you're like, nah, it was just funneling up because it was filling so fast. So it hit the sensor. You could hear it go like, whoosh. That's going up and then draining down. And that was a dead-on sound effect.
All right. I trust you.
And so it did that, and then I pushed it. And then it fucking overflowed. But it, like, you know how there's, in California, they have these, like, covers that go over the gas spout?
Yeah.
And in your gas tank cap area?
To keep you from breathing them fumes.
Yeah. So it has, like, 4 little holes on it, you know, so that, like, it doesn't build pressure.
Yeah.
And gas shot the fuck out of those holes.
Really?
Yeah, it was like, pachoo! On either side of me, because I was like, you know, standing in between it, holding the.
Oh my God.
Yeah, standing like head on to the.
Yeah.
To the
which
whatever,
is lucky
fucking
because
pump.
I'm always on the side of it.
Oh really? I was like dead on, like yeah, get it, and then I went choo to the side, and I went oh, and I like stopped it, and then as soon as I stopped it, you know, no more gas is flowing, but I had already done the damage, and it was still like overflowing out of my car. And then I saw it coming down like my wheel well. So it
my
must have
God.
like an overflow spout over there. And then it was dripping on my little toesies because I had my flip-flops on.
Oh, no.
And I was like, it's time to get the fuck out of here. And so I put the pump up and I looked at the damage to be like, do I need to go inside and be like, yo, you might want to put some cat litter out there.
Yeah.
Or can I just drive away and pretend that nothing happened? And I chose the latter. So I just killed the environment. But to be fair, it wasn't as much. Like, as I drove away, I was looking in my rearview mirror, and it really wasn't that much.
And I couldn't see it compared to all the other puddles from the rain. That are
It's
also
the beautiful
washing
rainbow
into the
smeared together into the puddle that was next to it.
Wow, that sucks.
Yeah, then on
Do
the
you
right...
smell like gas now?
Yes, on the ride here, the whole way I had to keep all the windows down because it smelled like gas. And I thought you were going to say something when I came in that it smelled like gas.
I haven't smelled it.
And then I parked on your fucking hill, so I'm like, for sure the gas is just dripping out at this point.
Well, you're
So-
going to light my goddamn hill on
Yeah,
fire.
so if that happens, I'm deeply sorry because it's on a hill, so it's going to go all the way to the bottom of the hill. Someone's going to flick a cigarette in that, and your whole neighborhood's going to catch fire.
Yeah, that's right by the meth head's house, too.
Oh, fuck. Hope it doesn't blow up today. Anyway, so that happens. I'm sorry in advance,
I appreciate that.
motherfucker. All right, what's your goddamn errand?
Well, I don't know if you recall, a couple of episodes ago, I told you that I was going to go to see Trevor Noah.
Yeah.
That motherfucker got postponed
Why?
because he lost his voice.
What a pussy.
Yeah. You know how we were like,
I've done that before.
you know how we were like, oh, well, if you get a concert ticket, though, like, you have to go to it. Because
Yeah.
then you can't be
Yeah.
like, oh, I'm too busy. Like, this is the one day that he's here. Motherfucker's too busy for me now.
That's not okay, Trevor.
Yeah. And
You
so
need to fix that.
yeah, you can't get a...
Wait, when was it?
It's the 15th. In the podcast, it's now in the past.
Yeah.
But in real life, in our non-time warp continuum over
Yep.
here,
Mhm,
it's coming up. But it's in like a week.
Yeah, that's so much time to get your voice back. You know he's just like, I need a day off.
Yeah, he's just milking it.
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
So what do they do?
They're just postponed until future notice.
Do you get your money back?
No, because it's not canceled.
What?
Yeah, so you don't get your money back unless it's canceled. Even
What?
if you can't make the date.
What?
Yeah, isn't that fucking shitty?
That's retarded.
That's my goddamn this
and didn't
week.
you spend like a ridiculous amount of money for
Yeah.
tickets considering that we're like, $20 is pretty much my top
Yeah,
dollar.
considering we're cheap as fuck,
Yeah.
we went balls to the wall and we got expensive tickets.
Dude,
Well,
that
expensive to
fucking
us.
sucks. Yeah.
Tickets. And it's going to be our goddamn date night. And I've been looking forward to it forever. Like, for so long now. And it's fucking postponed.
That's so sad.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Thank you.
You guys should just stay in anyway and like put the kid to bed and light a candle and watch some comedy.
I've watched them all.
Well, that fucking sucks, man.
Yeah. So, goddamn.
Date night in until
Date
further
night in.
notice. I'm real excited to see what you got in store for me today.
Okay.
Every time. It gets me every time. Every time. And I know that the O's are going to keep going and I'm like, when's it going to stop?
When's it going to stop?
No,
When's
but
it gonna
really,
stop?
when is it going to stop? No, I'm just kidding. Good ding.
Zing. All right. Well,
Uh-huh.
this is Erin speaking, by the way. I'm going to
Yes.
tell you this first story. Mm-hmm. Mine is Black Christmas,
Dun, dun, dun.
the Covina Massacre.
Let's hear it.
Okay, this happened on December 24th, 2008. So it was Christmas Eve
Uh-huh.
in Covina, California, which is a suburb of Los Angeles.
Yes.
With me so far.
Keeping up.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Nailed it. Those the appropriate amount of O's.
I went with my spirit, like it told me when to stop.
Yeah. Jesus will tell you every time.
Speak to me, Jesus.
That's enough O's, Stacy. Never
Okay.
enough O's, Jesus. Jesus Christ.
I love it.
Okay, so this all stems from a couple, Bruce Jeffrey Pardo and Sylvia Ortega Pardo.
Ooh.
Or Pardue. I'm not sure.
Purdue.
I'm going with Pardo.
Mm-hmm.
So Bruce was originally from the San Fernando Valley, and he worked at ITT Electronic Systems, or Radar Systems in Van Nuys.
Oy.
So he was pulling down bank.
Smart.
Yeah. He's smart. Real smart.
So smart.
He has no criminal record or a history of violence or anything.
Mm-hmm.
And Sylvia Ortega Pardo was born in 1965. She had a 5-year-old daughter from a previous relationship, and she worked at a flower breeding company.
Oh, she was a botanist.
Yeah, I guess.
Or she just grew flowers.
She bred them.
Yeah, that sounds like a botanist thing to do.
like a-
Cross-pollinate.
Oh, I think she had a little paintbrush.
Yeah. Or like a little
Dab. Oh, there you go.
Like they do for the dates.
Just gonna dust them.
Yep. With like a little perfume duster.
Exactly. So Bruce met Sylvia in 2004, and they got married in 2006 after obviously not knowing each other for what I considered to be that long.
Like 2 years.
Yeah, but
It's probably normal. We waited like forever.
that's true. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I feel like you got to get to know a person, and here's why.
Yeah, like I've been with Lee forever, and I still don't know. Still don't trust that motherfucker.
Still look around corners. So he apparently refused to open a joint account with her.
Shady.
Yeah.
Mm.
And he expected her to take care of her kid with her own money.
Oh, like he didn't want to be a part of that
Yeah. But also,
monetarily.
like, you're married.
Yeah.
And she had custody.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Right? Like, that's fucked
That's
up.
fucked up.
Yeah. And apparently he was making like over $100,000 a year, and she was
Goddamn.
making like $35,000 a year.
So he was being stingy ass motherfucker.
yeah, he was just being an asshole.
Yeah. What a dick.
So apparently he also had a kid from a previous relationship
Oh.
who was 9 years old. His name was Matthew,
Uh-huh.
but he had severe brain trauma or brain injury
Oh, that's so sad.
from a swimming pool accident
Oh, God.
when he was a toddler
Oh,
under
no.
the care of Bruce. So like Bruce was watching him, and then
Something.
he drowned but not drowned.
Oh, my God, that's so sad.
Yeah, and the kid required constant care, and the girlfriend had to like sue him for
Neglect or something?
like no for money for his medical expenses.
Oh, my
and stuff.
God, still?
Well, back when it happened.
Yeah, but like I guess after all of that and like the brain damage, he still wouldn't be willing to give money, even for his own kid,
Yeah.
biologically.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
And so she had to sue him, and he gave her like decent chunk of change, but then that was all that he gave her.
Ugh, what an asshole. He gave her like a one-time lump
Yeah.
sum and then didn't pay anything after that kind of thing.
Yeah, and like refused to pay anything else and didn't want to be part of the kid's life or anything like that.
He tried to kill him, didn't he?
I don't know.
Like, it's speculation.
That's speculation.
Hmm.
But Sylvia was upset that he was neglecting his son because obviously she sounds like a family type of person.
Yeah.
Like, you don't just do that to your kid, right?
Yeah.
So Bruce and Sylvia had been married for a year, and she filed for divorce. Mm-hmm. He was ordered to pay about $1,800 a month in spousal support and a $10,000 settlement to Sylvia.
Okay.
So then Sylvia kept the wedding ring and the dog.
Dun, 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 dun.
Made out with the dog. Ew, she didn't make
Good.
out with the dog.
Ew.
Made out like a bandit with the dog. The dog's name was Saki. He was a brown Akita.
Aw.
I don't know if it was a he. I think it was a boy. But big fluffy dog.
Saki sounds like a dude's name.
Yeah.
Dude,
So-
dog's name.
So Bruce ended up losing his job as an electrical engineer for billing false hours, and the court suspended his spousal support payments.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, because of that.
Oh, shit.
So they're divorced. The divorce was finalized, and then Christmas Eve rolls around.
Was it the same year that they got the divorce?
Yeah, it was like 18 days before, or 18
Oh,
days after.
shit.
I don't know if 18 is the actual number, but it was
Around
very
there.
soon.
Yeah, like within a
afterward.
month or something.
Yeah.
That is a rough time to get a divorce.
Yeah, right before the holidays. But you don't have to buy Christmas presents.
That's true. Unless you already did.
Yeah, hashtag bright side.
Yeah.
Unless you already did. Then return them. Fuck it.
Yellow.
Yeah, or keep them for yourself.
Yeah.
Only buy presents you like, people.
Yep.
Same with Halloween candy.
That's why you got C's.
Exactly. So, Sylvia was attending a party at her parents' house,
Uh-huh.
and there were about 25 people there.
That's a hoppin' party.
Yeah, I thought so too. It was mostly family.
Yeah, that's a really hoppin' party if it's just family.
Yeah. At about 11:30 at night, Bruce knocks on the door,
Uh-huh.
dressed in a Santa suit.
Fuck that. Nope.
Yeah.
Get out of here, Bruce.
Yeah, dick, right? Carrying a gift wrap package containing a homemade flamethrower.
What?
Yeah. First
He
of all-
wrapped it?
Yeah.
I should not be laughing at this.
Yeah, he wrapped it. He
What the
wrapped it.
fuck?
Yeah, probably in some Hanukkah
how
wrapping.
big is a flamethrower?
It was homemade, so I can only imagine it was like something small. Like it wasn't the thing that you strap on your back that the military uses. You know?
It's like Just a couple of butane lighters together.
Yeah, or like the propane torch with like an aerosol can attached in front of it.
Okay.
That's not what it was, but I imagine it was something small like that.
Well, when you said the propane torch, that makes a little more sense.
Yeah.
But it's not like he had like a whole propane tank on him.
I don't think so, because he had the package in one hand.
Okay, that helps.
Yeah.
That helps with size.
He had a 9mm in the other hand and 3 additional 9mm on him.
Jesus Christ.
So a little 8-year-old girl.
I don't want to know.
She's alive.
Okay, thank you.
A little 8-year-old girl opens the door and runs to him yelling, "It's Santa! It's Santa!"
Oh my God.
And he shoots her in the face.
Stop it.
I will not.
Did you just lie to me about her being alive, or did she really survive being shot in the face?
She really survived being shot in the face.
Holy fucking shit.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's awful. Is that her daughter?
No.
Oh my God, it's still bad.
No, I think it was her niece.
Oh, that's awful.
So the little girl's mom heard all of that going on and grabbed her and ran out of the house because Bruce pushed past the little girl right after he shot her into the house.
Oh my God, okay.
And so then the mom was like, "What the fuck?" and grabbed the little girl and ran out of the house.
Yeah. Oh my God, I cannot even imagine. Yeah. It's fucking terrible.
Yeah.
What an asshole. I hate this dude, and I don't even know the rest of the goddamn story.
Well, you're gonna just hate him more, so.
Ugh, I can only imagine. He has a fucking flamethrower, I'm
Yeah.
sure.
It doesn't get better.
Yeah. Oh my God, that's heartbreaking.
So then Bruce continued to shoot at whoever he could hit, basically.
Why is he so mad?
Because he got divorced?
Yeah, but like he doesn't owe her anything because he doesn't have a fucking job.
No.
So he doesn't have to pay her anything.
But if you think about it, he lost his wife, he lost his dog, he lost his job. He lost everything.
Yeah, but like go make it better. It's all your fucking fault, you little dick.
That's true.
God.
He's the type of guy that needs to be sued to pay for his child's medical bills.
Yeah,
so.
that's true. That's a very good point.
Yeah. So,
Ugh. Okay.
Police speculate that he sought out and executed some of his victims, though, like Sylvia and her parents.
Oh, no.
Then he unwrapped his flamethrower and sprayed racing fuel all over the place and set the house on fire.
Holy shit. Were people still inside?
Yep. A lot of people were still inside.
So he went and killed them first, like his ex-wife, her mom, her dad, and then he
Two of her brothers. Two of her...
Oh, my God. Her whole family's in there.
Her whole family's in there, yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
So the fire was so big, it took 80 firefighters an hour and a half to put it out.
Holy shit.
And the flames were 40 to 50 feet high.
What the fuck?
So that's
what
like,
is racing fuel, by the way?
I want to say it was like car racing fuel, like nitrous or something.
Oh, my God.
I don't know if that's very accessible or flammable, but I know like Pat has it for his truck.
But isn't that a gas? I could be wrong. I have no idea.
I don't actually know.
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe it's just higher octane.
Yeah. Good
words. Doesn't it sound like I know about racing?
It does.
I don't. So, of the victims, 9 people died in the home.
Okay.
Among those is Sylvia and her parents, Alicia and Joseph. Mm-hmm. They died of gunshot wounds.
Oh, shit.
2 of Sylvia's brothers and their wives, her sister, and her nephew, who was the son of that sister.
Oh, my God.
They also died from a combination of gunshot wounds and the fire. The little 8-year-old girl who was shot in the face ended up surviving.
Wow.
A 16-year-old girl was shot in the back, and she ended up surviving.
Oh, my gosh. How traumatic.
Yeah. A 20-year-old girl broke her ankle jumping out of the second-story window to escape.
The fire and everything?
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
Obviously, she survived, but she ended up with a broken ankle from that.
Holy shit. How terrifying.
Yeah. A total of 14 kids lost at least one parent in the massacre.
Oh my gosh, that's so terrible.
Isn't that awful?
What a fucked up thing, dude. Like, Christmas is a fun time, and you're in your family's house. You should be safe.
Yeah.
Everybody be fucking nice to each other. Please.
Smile
This
at
is
people.
Heartbreaking.
Don't get offended over things this holiday season.
Yeah. If it's that bad, walk away.
Yeah.
Don't build fucking flamethrowers. Let's not do the shit.
So, after he set the house on fire and everything, Bruce changed back into regular clothes, or he attempted to.
Okay. What, with the house on fire?
Yeah. Well, he was out of the house.
Okay.
And he takes his rental car to his brother's house that's like 30 miles away.
Uh-huh.
He was found dead in his brother's house from a gunshot wound. His brother wasn't home.
Motherfucker. He committed suicide?
Yes.
This asshole.
Here's the thing.
Oh my God. He drove to his brother's house? I'm sorry. I'm still comprehending everything here.
Yeah. Yeah, his brother wasn't home.
And then he just shot himself in, like, his brother's driveway in his car?
In the house.
Oh, in the house?
Yeah.
Why?
Because
Your poor brother has to find that.
I was going to say, because he's like, fuck you. You have to clean this now. It's like a last shithole thing to do.
Oh, my gosh. Okay.
So it was found out that he had bought a plane ticket to Illinois, and he had told his friend from high school that he was going to go up and see him, which I guess he had gone up in October to go visit him, so it wasn't extremely far-fetched, but also it's kind of like an escape plan.
Oh,
But they didn't know if he actually planned to escape or he planned to kill himself, like what the actual plan was.
That's interesting. But he had a ticket.
Yeah.
So maybe he wasn't planning on killing himself.
So there's speculation that he ended up killing himself because the Santa suit was partially melted to him.
Ew.
And he couldn't get it off.
Ew, what?
And there were third-degree burns, like, all over his body and stuff. And so he was like, I'll just fucking kill myself then.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit's made of, like, polyester.
Yeah, that
Something
shit's real
just
flammable.
melts right to plastic. Nylon. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
Can you imagine trying to take your clothes off and they're melted to you?
Here's another one.
Okay.
Police also found $17,000 in cash cling-wrapped to his legs
What?
inside of a girdle.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
I'll just give you a minute to process that.
Isn't a girdle a thing that goes around your body?
Yeah, I think so. Well, I Googled girdle, and it was like a belt. It showed like a belt. So I don't know if it was just like
maybe
a
there's
belt
like a
put.
thigh girdle that we're unaware of.
All I could think of was that Family Guy. I hope they don't find the money strapped to my thighs.
Y'all like popsicles?
So
Oh my god, how did he walk around with that much money? And then it was
know.
cling wrapped. Was the cling wrap melted?
Didn't say.
There's so many questions. How would your Santa suit melt, but not your cling wrap?
Don't you think it would be hot? First of all, it's
Yeah.
always hot inside a Santa
It's
suit.
so sweaty.
Second of all, you're lighting a place on fire, and that's
And third of
creating a lot
all,
of heat.
you have cling wrap taped to your thigh.
And cling wrap is super hot. That's just plastic.
Ugh, it would be so much sweat inside of there.
Ball sweat.
That money is worse than like titty sweat money.
Yeah. Oh, could you imagine?
Ball sweat.
Balls.
Yuck. Inner thigh sweat. You couldn't hand me 17 grand with inner thigh sweat.
No, I wouldn't take it.
It probably smelled like racing fuel.
Oh, yeah.
My car smells like racing fuel.
It does. High octane.
Holy shit.
Yeah. So,
I don't even get that though. Like, why
Well,
strap the money to your thighs?
the money kind of leans towards, like, he planned to not kill
Escape.
himself. Yeah, that he had planned to escape.
Yeah, but why not just put it in a fucking bag and take it with you? Like, you go through an airport, they're gonna
only
see
have
the money.
so many hands, Stacy.
Okay, I don't
Get
get
a
it.
flamethrower in one
Get
and
a goddamn
gun in
fanny
the other.
pack.
We do know the benefits of fanny packs.
Yes. That doesn't make any sense. Well, clearly he's not sane because he murdered his ex-wife's entire fucking family in a horrific way. But, wow, that's a weird way to go.
So then...
Oh my god, it's not even
Well,
done.
it's not done. In his rental car, they found pieces of the Santa suit that were rigged with black powder to explode or detonate if they were removed.
Oh, what? Like, was he supposed to, like, be a bomb himself once he died or something in his
I think
Santa
it was
suit?
more like he was just like, fuck everybody. Once he, like, decided to kill himself.
Wait, so, like, just random portions of his suit were rigged to explode?
Yeah, I
If he
didn't really
removed
get
them.
it either. Maybe it was, like, tied to something. Like, if it was a sleeve and it was just tied to, like, a whatever thing, incendiary device.
A pin or something?
Yeah,
From
something.
a
And if
grenade?
they were to, like, pull it, like, got another piece of the suit, boss.
All I'm thinking of is, like, this is so inappropriate. Like, NBA basketball pants.
Like the tearaway pants?
Yeah, and
Or
it's
breakaway
like
pants?
his Santa suit, and then he, like, rips it off and they explode.
That'd be pretty good.
And he's like, did somebody say Santa?
That'd be good showmanship.
Oh, my God.
So the car was treated as a bomb threat, and the bomb squad fired an incendiary device into it.
To detonate it?
Yeah, to destroy the vehicle.
I feel like there's, like, evidence in there.
to burn and destroy the vehicle. Well, like, evidence for what? He
I don't
fucking
know.
killed a bunch of people.
I don't know. You could catch some more evidence. Like, maybe he's got fucking $18,000 strapped to the gear shift with cling wrap.
Yeah, but it's got bombs in it.
Yeah, that's true. So they just shot at it to blow it up
Yeah, and then they burned
instead of,
and
like,
destroyed
diffuse it.
Yeah.
I guess, man. Listen, I don't know how to defuse a bomb, so that sounds way easier to me.
Yeah.
But it sounds way more dangerous.
So his home was also described as a virtual bomb factory.
Ooh, virtual?
Yeah,
Do they mean like literal?
Literal.
Yeah, okay. Okay. I hate it when they do that.
Yeah.
So he was making a bunch of bombs in his house?
Yeah, which is probably where he had packed him up for the car.
Yeah, in his fucking Santa suit.
Yeah. Another little fun fact is the band X-Ray Specs
Uh-huh.
recorded a song in 2010 called Black Christmas, referencing the massacre.
Oh. I don't think I've ever heard it.
I haven't either. I was like, oh, listen to that, and then I didn't. So if
So
anyone
we'll
wants
never
to,
know.
Yeah, if anyone wants to hear that song, it's about that massacre.
Damn.
You can
That's
tell your friends and
awful.
be like, I know what this is about.
God, that's so sad.
Yeah.
Whatever
pretty fucked up.
happened to her daughter?
You
Was
know-
she in that house?
I want to say that she was in the house, but I don't think that she got hurt.
Oh, good. What a dick.
Yeah. So I saw something that was talking about the psychology behind Christmas time killing.
Mm-hmm.
And it's obviously pretty generic and everything, but it was enough to where I was like, oh, that's kind of interesting. They said that the attackers are often fixated on the fantasy of holidays being synonymous with love, family, and fun, and they believe their intended victim to be the reason they're suffering and deprived of an ideal holiday.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
That's like a really good segue into my story because it's related to family also.
Oh, good. Well, you're welcome. There's a little
Thanks.
bit of intro to the psychology.
That's so sad.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, give me your story, Stacy.
All right. So my story is about Alexis Valdez from Chicago in 2013.
Ooh, all right.
And the wonderful segue that you gave me, Alexis was an 18-year-old man,
Oh.
and he had been living with his aunt for about 6 months, along with his aunt's boyfriend, Silvestre Diaz.
All right.
And they lived in the northwest side of Chicago in an apartment.
All right.
And the apartment, just to note, it was a basement apartment.
Oh.
So the whole deal was that he could move into the apartment with his aunt as long as he was going to school and working and contributing to the house expenses, right?
All right.
Pretty sweet deal.
Yeah.
Eventually, Alexis stops working and contributing to the expenses.
Mm-hmm.
And so this erupts into an argument between the three, between the aunt and the boyfriend and him.
Yeah.
And the aunt asks him to move out.
All right.
All
That's
of this, yeah. I mean, get it together, kid.
Yeah.
But he's real pissed about it. And this little argument takes place on Christmas Eve, like
Ooh.
earlier in the morning. Yeah.
Ooh. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, I might wait till like the week after Christmas.
Yeah, it sounds like it was like a boiling over kind of thing. You know how like with roommates where you're like, just wash your fucking dishes.
Mm-hmm.
Can you just wash your fucking dishes?
And then the passive aggressive notes aren't working.
Yeah.
And then you pile all the dishes outside their room so that when they open their door, it fucking crashes.
Yep. Or put them on their bed.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, can you fucking at least put the water in the bowl of macaroni so it doesn't crust to the side?
Yeah, you get cement cheese all over everything.
I don't want this place to smell like mold.
Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah, so it's probably one of those, and they just like escalated and they freaked out, and she's like, get the fuck out. But probably not in those words. I'm paraphrasing, as we do on this podcast.
It's true.
So then, Christmas Eve, that nighttime, Alexis's aunt attends a Christmas party.
All right.
And her boyfriend, Silvestre, he goes and visits his family.
Okay.
So this leaves Alexis at home alone, and he's like, I'm gonna get fucking smashed.
Sounds like a good time.
As we do.
Yeah.
Um,
Especially if you're about to get kicked out of your house on Christmas.
right? Like, fuck it. I'm sure she was like, you just have to move out. Like, there probably wasn't a day picked, right?
They weren't like, get out by tomorrow at noon.
Yeah. I mean, it didn't specify.
Tomorrow at high noon.
I want you out of here. And probably you wait a week and then they're like, I was just mad.
Yeah, I was just mad. You need to be out in a fortnight.
Ooh. Okay, so he gets drunk, but the problem is he gets angry drunk.
Uh-oh.
And he starts getting angrier and angrier thinking about the fact that he has to move out.
Uh-huh.
And then Silvestre arrives home after his little family outing or whatever, right? And
Yeah.
he finds Alexis smashed, and he sees that he drank all of the beer.
And now Sylvester is mad.
He's not actually mad. He's like, yo, let's go get more beer.
Oh, all
So
right.
the duo go and do a little beer run. And they go to a nearby drugstore, and they stock up on their beer. But before they left the house, Alexis had grabbed a hammer and hid it by the door.
Okay. I don't like where this is going.
You shouldn't, because this podcast is about terrible things.
That's true. The hammers are kind of a...
A little personal.
Yeah.
So as soon as they get back from their beer run, Alexis grabs the hammer and he starts attacking Silvestre.
It's fucked up.
Yeah. And he ends up bludgeoning him to death. Right there.
Hammers will
in the
do
house.
that to you.
Yeah. It wasn't like a quick knockout. It was like he fucking went crazy on this guy's head. They said that his like left temple was caved in.
Oh my god.
So then Alexis goes and he covers up all of the windows so that no one can see what's happening. But it's like a basement apartment, so I imagine it's like
The little windows?
Yeah, those little tiny windows up really high.
Maybe they mean basement as like bottom floor
Maybe.
with basement.
Maybe.
I don't know.
But he goes and he covers up all the windows. And then he starts blasting really loud music so no one can hear what he's about to do.
Oh my god.
I'm going to go ahead and assume it was Christmas music.
I fucking hope so.
But I don't know that for sure.
Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell.
Or it's like Home Alone, rocking around
Yeah, there
the
you
Christmas tree. Oh.
He's just dancing around with his fucking hammer and a hacksaw or whatever.
Oh, God. Okay, so.
I assume he's about to dismember this body.
Well, you would assume. Pretty fucking correct.
All right.
So, did you read this when you were going through your... Okay.
No, I'm just quite familiar now with when
Yeah,
people,
with hammers and murderers.
When people bludgeon another person to death, they're like, what do we do with the body? Oh,
Yeah.
fucking put it in the tub and we'll dismember it. You're like,
Like, turn the music up. It's not going to be anything good. God, we're awful people for
Yeah,
giggling at this. How
I
inappropriate.
know.
Okay, so,
that's how we deal with fucking
yeah,
uncomfortable
tragedy in
feelings.
our lives.
Yeah.
All right, so Alexis proceeds to press his fingers into Silvestre's eye sockets.
Okay, he's just drunk.
And he scoops/gouges out the man's eyeballs
Oh.
with his fucking fingers.
Why? Because he's drunk.
Crazy.
It's got to be because he's drunk.
Yeah, but you don't get, like, you don't...
I'm not excusing the behavior. I'm just...
You don't do anything that you're drunk that you wouldn't do, like, okay, not to say that
false.
you would.
I eat like dog bones. I break and enter.
Yeah, but that just means that morally you're okay with eating a dog bone. And you're
That's
okay
probably
with a
true.
solid B&E.
Depends on the
Because
place.
you
Some people
know-
deserve to be beat and then eat.
Yeah, because you know you're not going to do any harm. But, like, you wouldn't murder someone because you're drunk.
Yeah, no.
No matter how drunk you were, you'd be like, I'm not going to do that.
Yeah. I don't know. I
Oh
mean,
my
I'm not
God.
saying that I would or
Okay.
anything. I'm just, I'm okay. We're just going to skip past this.
You're okay with him gouging eyeballs out because he's drunk.
No, I'm not okay with it. I can just understand it a little bit more. He's probably
Okay.
drunk and he's never going to see another dead body. And he's like,
I'm never drinking with you again.
I wonder what eyeballs feel like.
Ew. Well, he found out what fucking eyeballs feel
This
like.
is why I'll never be on a jury.
Yeah, for sure now. Because, like, that was in your head, but then you just recorded it forever.
I still have a chance to edit it out.
It's going to stay, though. Anyway, so he feels what his eyeballs feel like. and then he alternates between a knife and a saw, and he cuts the boyfriend's ears, nose, mouth, arm, hand, and fucking head off. His head off. He cut it off.
Why did he cut all the stuff off of his head and then cut his head off?
I'll tell you why. But first, can we address that he cut a mouth off? How do you cut a mouth off? Is that just the lips?
Like just the lips? That's gross.
Just the lips. He also...
How do you cut a nose off?
Oh, God, that one didn't make me feel good. I don't know.
Oh, that's awful.
I don't know, but I don't like it at all. And we have to talk about something else. Okay, so he also sliced the man's torso from his neck to his pelvis.
Why? Just sliced it?
Yeah, just sliced it.
See, I think the guy's drunk and he's just doing weird shit.
Oh, God.
Not saying that I'm okay with any kind of slicing. I'm just saying I feel like he's not like...
This isn't a planned thing.
Yeah, it's not for a purpose. He's just like, fuck this guy. I'm going to do horrible things.
Yeah, like he's kicking me out and it's Christmas time.
Yeah.
And you're the reason I'm not happy.
And you know when people are like, gouge his eyes out. Like, that's a thing that people have said
Yeah.
before, but no one ever does that because that's fucking
No.
psycho.
Yeah.
But he was drunk, and so he's like, I'll gouge his eyes out.
Yuck.
That was my thought.
Okay, I get it, but I don't get it.
No, I know. Same.
But different. Okay, so Alexis then carries the man's body parts, not all of the body, just some of the parts, to his aunt's bedroom, and he tucks the pieces into her bed,
Oh, it's fucked up.
and he props the severed head on her pillow.
With no eyes, no nose, no mouth, and no ears.
Because he wanted to, quote, leave his aunt a present,
That is fucked up.
right? That's so fucking weird.
He's 18.
Yeah, he's 18. So after all of this mutilation and shit that he does to this dude, Alexis is tired.
Well, I'm sure it takes a lot out of you.
Like I've been saying all of these episodes, I'm like, this shit is so much work.
Yeah.
I don't know why they're
Finally
doing
someone's
this.
admitting it.
Yeah, so he was tired. And it's now like 2 o'clock in the morning on Christmas. Mm-hmm. And Alexis decides to call 911 to report a dead body in the apartment. So he's going to like turn himself in, right?
Well, okay. Report a dead body does not sound like turn myself in.
Well, wait.
The operator. Sounds like, hey, look over there.
Look what I found.
Yeah.
Do you have a stick? Okay, so the operator, when he calls 911, asks Alexis if he has tried to perform CPR on the victim. And Alexis laughs, and he says, the body has been decapitated. Like, basically, that's not a quote, but basically he's like, he doesn't have a head.
Yeah.
Like, I can't perform CPR.
Yeah, it's not going to, do I breathe into his neck hole?
Oh, my God. And so, but he laughed about it.
Yeah.
So when the police arrive, they find him on the front porch or the stoop or whatever the fuck it is when you live in a basement apartment.
The stoop.
And he's covered in blood.
Uh.
And so the police ask him, like, what's going on? And he responds, shouldn't you arrest me before you ask me questions? Because I just killed a man and he's in the basement.
Jesus.
Alexis then slams an iPad, which he had been holding, down on the ground and it shattered the screen.
Was he just, like, playing some Candy Crush while
That's
he waited?
what I want to know. Like, what was he doing? Was it on Reddit? Just like, fuck, man, I'll wait.
Or watch people die.
Oh, my God. And what a little temper tantrum. Like, why did you do that? You're like, you need to arrest me because I just killed a man and then just crush your iPad. Get out of here.
I feel like that would freak me out a lot.
Yeah, well, literally, if I saw any man sitting on a stoop covered in blood.
That probably also would freak me out. But I feel like if he, like, looked at me and then smashed his iPad, I'd be like, Jesus, this man cares about nothing. This man has no boundaries. This man does not give a shit about his life or well-being.
Shit not even in a case.
Yeah. You just cracked your whole screen. You don't give a shit about anything.
What, are you made of money?
Yeah. You're a monster.
That's a really good point.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
I make a lot of them.
That's the only kind of points you make.
That's right.
Okay, so anyway, they come and take the body parts, and the medical examiner examines Silvestri's body, and he determines that the cause of death was multiple blunt and sharp force injuries.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Nothing clarifies if, like, the decapitation occurred before or after death.
Oh, God.
Obviously, this was ruled a homicide.
Uh-huh.
So, Alexis is charged with first-degree murder.
Wait a minute.
What?
One of your stories is finally ruled a homicide?
Yeah, it wasn't a suicide. This one wasn't a suicide.
Thank God.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, so Alexis is charged with first-degree murder of Silvestre, and this is kind of confusing, but some accounts read, because you know how news articles come out right as the shit's happening?
Yeah.
And then,
like, update as they go.
yeah, and obviously this happened in 2013, so I'm reading a lot of old articles.
Mm-hmm.
But one of them said that he pleads not guilty, even though he had admitted to killing him to
He
police.
hadn't been read his Miranda rights yet. It's
Maybe.
inadmissible in court.
Oh, there you go. Maybe. I don't know if they had read him his rights. I don't know. Maybe they walked up and they just start reading it because he's, like, covered in blood. They're like, we're going to get this guy.
Everything he says needs to be on the record.
Anyway, so he later changes his plea to guilty, I'm assuming. Like, at first he pled not guilty and then pleads guilty. And he's sentenced to 33 years in prison.
Wow. 33 years?
That's not that bad.
That's really not that
For
bad.
an 18-year-old?
Yeah.
Anyway, so I don't know if maybe he got a plea deal or something. Everything
to have.
just said that he pled guilty and he got 33 years. There wasn't a lot of detail. Actually, all of this information I got was from a shit ton of articles that I had to piece together because there wasn't like one full thing that I could find.
Really?
Yeah. So Silvestri's stepdaughter, she was interviewed, and she shared that the family had lost their mother a year prior to her stepfather's death, to lupus. I guess she had lupus.
Oh, that's
so they had just lost their mother. And then they've never actually met Silvestri's wife, which was the aunt, or the nephew. They had never met them before or anything. Like, they were that new of a couple.
Oh, wow.
And that...
Well, it wasn't his wife. It was his girlfriend, right?
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Girlfriend. Good thing you caught that. The family knew that something was wrong on Christmas morning when they saw the reports in the news, and they recognized the apartment building.
Oh.
And they were like, oh, shit. That's where my stepdad lives.
Oh, that's...
But I guess he was, like, super awesome. He was described as, like, a really involved father. He was always there for his kids, and he would do anything that they needed.
That's so sad.
So he was, like, this really awesome guy. And then this kid had no history of violence or anything, and he just went fucking crazy and decapitated the man. Oh, and also, Alexis had told the police that he was waiting for his aunt to come home and find the head, and then he was going to kill her, too. But he got tired, and so he called 911. So she's fucking lucky that she stayed at that party.
Jesus Christ. Could you imagine being her?
Can you imagine coming home to that? And when the cops went in, they said there was blood everywhere.
Oh.
All over the fucking place.
That's so sad.
Isn't that weird?
Well, no. A hammer attack would probably have a lot of blood.
No. I guess, like, the whole thing. Like,
Yeah,
I'm thinking,
yeah.
like, the music blasting. Did he turn it off? Was it still going?
Oh, my God.
Creepy.
I really do want to know the music choice, though.
Yeah. It's got to be Christmas music.
Bye,
It's Christmas
bye,
Eve.
bye, bye, bye.
Oh.
Too soon?
It's a bad joke. So,
Wow.
those are happy fucking holidays, people.
Yeah, so don't kill your family or your family's friends and or relatives.
Yeah, let's all be nice to each other.
Yeah.
Have a good holiday season.
Tell someone Happy Holidays or Merry Christmas or whatever the fuck you want to say.
Yeah.
Happy Kwanzaa.
Tell someone you love them.
Yeah.
We love you.
We love you.
Someone.
Whoever you are that needs to hear that, know it.
We don't just love you.
We love you.
That's goddamn right.
Oh, Jesus, that'll bring you down for the holiday season.
Another solid episode. That's what we're here to do, peeps.
Another one under the belt.
To bring you down.
Another notch on the bedpost. Well,
All right, peeps. So tweet at us, ISGD Podcast.
email us, isgdpodcast@gmail.com.
Go on our website, isgdpodcast.com, and find all of our fucking episodes. And you can contact us on there. And you can find our P.O. Box on there.
Which is P.O. Box 2764, Spring Valley, California, 91979.
Please send us mail so it's not so sad when Aaron checks the mailbox.
Every time. Got another health insurance thing from the guy that had the P.O. Box before us.
God damn.
Yep.
I like the picture you sent because it was like circled, like does not live here, like all aggressive.
Yeah, I showed my husband that. He's like, that's not what you're supposed to write. You're supposed to write return to sender. And I was like, it's the same fucking thing.
You get it.
Yeah, like, not at this address means he's not at this fucking address. And they just kept putting it back in, like, oh, this is easy.
They read it and they're like, she didn't put return to sender.
Yeah, exactly. So, but seriously, I want letters and things. I want to open them. I want to see your beautiful samples of your handwriting or your not so beautiful samples of your handwriting. Send me a goddamn code. I want to crack it.
Oh my God, I never thought of that. We love riddles.
I do love riddles. I
Not
hate
good
riddles.
at them.
I don't like riddles, but I do like those stupid fucking codes that used to come in the newspaper. Am I dating myself? I used to do those all the time.
Oh yeah, where like the certain ones with the circle spell like another word.
Oh,
mega
yeah.
word.
Yeah, I did those too.
Oh, okay.
But there was also ones that were like letters that
all
were
scrambled.
scrambled or whatever, and you had to like assign the letter or the
true
numbers
letter?
or whatever that were scrambled, and you
Breaking
had to
the
assign
code.
it. Yeah, you crack a code.
Yeah.
I'll crack your code.
Oh hey yo, cracking the code, banging it out and cracking codes. That's what Aaron does. All right, guys. We will talk to you next week. See you next week.
Love ya.
It sounds like you have so many chins.
It's a talent.
Yeah, it is a true talent.
I really only have like one or two.
Yeah, which is like nothing.
Yeah, it's not even that many.
No.
All right, let's end this before I say
Alright.
more things.
Okay. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
And if you're all caught up on our podcast, stay tuned for a promo from our friend over at California.
I'm Roseanne, host of the California Dreaming Podcast, a show that delves into the darker side of the not-so-golden state. Together, we will visit some of the most unhinged and chilling crimes that ever shook California. Join me as I take you on a journey into a new story each week with a different backdrop from all around California. From the bright lights and glamour of Hollywood to the picturesque and tranquil wine country, no crime, no town, nobody is off limits. Listen to California Dreaming on the Orbital Jigsaw Network or anywhere you listen to podcasts. Thank you.